Okay guys, here's the part 2 of my ApexCam dash cam video. I'm gonna cover like how I install it and how my setup is. So here is my ApexCam. I mounted it on the right of where I'm sitting right now because some other laws here in where I live doesn't want any obstruction where on the windshield, like where you're facing. So then there's two wires over here. First one here on top is your power wire. So the way I route this is I put the suction cup in here first. Just make sure you don't hit this black film here, because if you put your suction cup in between the black film here and the mirror, over time this suction cup is just gonna fall down, so try to avoid that. So power line, I route it all the way here, all the way down here, and then like where the weather strip is, I put it in between here, all the way down there, and then it goes right here on the foot panel. I tuck it behind here just so it doesn't get hit on the floor, and then I put it right here inside, and then it goes out into my cigarette lighter. I mean, this is the way I set it up, but really, like, you could set it up probably way better than I did. And then the next one here is for your rear camera. Okay, so here's the thing, like I've seen videos that says, or they did install their camera outside, but what I did is I put it inside, so it's better and it's easier. You don't have to drill holes near your license plate or anything. And then like really, like they said it's waterproof, but I don't really believe that, so because this is only like a very cheap camera and I want it to last. So what I did, I plug it right here, and same thing, I route it all the way here on my headliner down. Okay, let me get out of my vehicle here. Turn that off. Then I went down from the weather strip here all the way down right here, and then I went inside the panel here all the way to the back, all the way to the back, right there, all the way to the back. And I'll show you the passenger rear. So I went here all the way to the back, and then I went up in here all the way here, saw the back already, and then here, just gonna take that off, went to the headliner here, and then there's my camera. Okay, the way I set this up, I grabbed some Gorilla tape and I used it to kind of stick it in there with just a Gorilla tape. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I made sure it's in the middle. And then just make sure that the way you set this up, it's not upside down, otherwise you're gonna have like an upside down video out there where it's set it up right now. Okay, like really the routing, it's up to you how you want to set it up, but this is the way I like it. And I know that the rear camera won't be affected by the weather, especially in winter time or if it's raining. Okay, and now the way it sets up here, like this one here, you just put it on, or plug in I should say, and then once you turn your ignition on and start it, it's just gonna come on. Now this camera here didn't come with any memory card, so you have to buy one. I think it's an SD, like a very small SD card, which is located right there. Okay, now let's go and check the modes on this one. Okay, that's the first mode, like it just shows the front camera, and then those are the recordings that it got, and now it shows both the rear and the front. Like this one here, it auto records everything. Okay, now we're gonna go on the menu, video resolution. I always opt for the 1080 just because it would be better. The rear camera, it's on because I want to take a video of that too, just in case someone hits you at the back. This loop recording here, so what it does is it cycles like 5-minute recording, 5-minute recording, nothing happened, nothing happened. So now it's gonna erase this to have another space for the next video. And the loop recording is set it for every 5 minutes it's gonna record. And then this WDR, I think it's just the way, like how wide you want the camera to capture. I think so. I'm gonna put that on. Exposure, I don't touch that. Motion detection, I'll leave it on. Audio record, always on, of course. Date stamp, that's very important, especially if you're trying to claim for insurance and everything. Make sure that's right. That's very self-explanatory there. G sensor, I put it on the highest mode, just so if someone bumps you or it detects like a crash or anything, it's gonna record that and cannot be erased unless you format it, I guess. Parking guard, I don't use it. And then if you're gonna go on the settings here, screensaver, auto power off, I don't touch that. Frequency, sound indicator, language, it depends where you live. Date and time, which is again very important. Fill light, I didn't touch that, that's off. Format here, here's the thing about this camera, like every day, like it says format SD card. I don't know why, probably because my G sensor is way up too high and it records and saves so much file. So probably if you put that in very low, then probably you don't need to format it all the time. But if you want to format it, it's gonna erase everything. And then setting default version, you don't really want to use that. Okay, so I had this camera for, I don't know, like 2 months already, and so far I love it. The only complaint that I have is this one here, like it wobbles, especially when you hit like right there. Please format the SD card, especially when you hit like a bumpy road or bumps on the road. So I'm pretty sure you could buy a better one. But for the price of it, I can't complain. And I hope this video helps you guys, and shout out to JS, which had a comment, and hopefully this would help you with your new dash cam. Thank you.